What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rambling Garage. We're trying to make some videos through the winter here, so hang tight with some kind of review videos. But today we're taking a look at it's called a Pro-Logix Intelligent Battery Maintenance Station. This is a 4-bank battery charger. I have it right here. I did open it up to take a look at it. And I've been wanting one of these things because if we look over here, we've got Battery Central over here. We've got 2 Trickle chargers plugged in. That's a Harbor Freight one that's probably waiting to explode at any moment. And it's just a mess. And then we have another one going to the GTA, which is fine. I like the cars being on kind of independent chargers, whatever. But it's just a mess. In the Walmart special, look at that. It's just deciding to leak. One of them wants to leak. That's a brand new one. That's like 5 months old. And then we got the year-old one, year and a half old, whatever. And that one's just like, oh yeah, it's fine. I won't leak. So garbage. Surprisingly not garbage. And that one goes to a car that won't even drive right now, and that one goes to a car that kind of drives. Yeah, whatever. So we're gonna clean this up. I want to get it mounted on the wall. I don't know if I'll get it mounted on the wall today, just because I don't know if I have a hook in here. But if I find one, it's going right there somewhere, and we're gonna plug these things in. So let's get y'all on the mini tripod here. I'm gonna unbox this, but again, and we'll see what's in the box. Alrighty, what's in the box? Comes pretty nicely packaged, pretty average, I'd say. Get a little operator's manual. Whatever. I did open this a little bit because, full disclosure, this was a Christmas gift, and I wanted to check it out. So I opened it, and it's kind of neat. It has holes on both sides. You can mount it directly on the wall, or if you flip it around, it's got a hook as well. So you can just put a hook or a screw in the wall and hang it from that. I'm gonna do probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do whatever the wall allows me to do because I don't have a drill out here. But then you can see we have 4 leads. They have these nice little connectors, and then obviously they just connect right in. So they're nice and easy. I don't know how long these are. Let's try and find out. I'm sure it says somewhere on the box. So just kind of doing the arm test. We got a wingspan of about 6.5. These are probably about 6 feet long. I did that, you guys couldn't even see it. But yeah, I'd say these leads are about 6 feet long. I think you can buy extensions online from Pro-Logix or Solar online. I think it's Solar, Pro-Logix, whatever. I think you can buy that expansion, so if you want to run these like 20 feet, I think you can. So let's figure out a way to put this on the wall over there and start getting rid of some of all those Trickle chargers. Yeah. All right, guys. So I didn't plan very well here. If we look over there and can we zoom? Let's try to zoom. There's a hook right there. Only problem is, oh no, I can't. There we go. Only problem is, we come over here. I put this car in here so I'd have nice walking space to get back here, and I'm fat. I'm not fitting back there. But look, the window's open. So we're gonna make this. We'll make this kind of interesting. I'm gonna crawl in there, and we'll see if I can get across and get the hook. Actually, wasn't that bad. I gotta shower again. Alright, so here's another slight-ish problem. There's something in the center here, and that thing's pretty wide, so it's gonna ride on one side, I think, for now. But what I'll do is I'll come back out here with a drill. I don't think I have a drill. And I will just, put it up there. So we're just gonna put these in by hand for now. Luckily, that thing's not very heavy, so I don't have to go in very far. I hate working out. Ugh. That is what we call good enough, baby. All right. So I will say one thing I'm not big on, right away, is that the power cable comes out of the top, but I guess I don't know where else you would put it. So we're gonna put it out of the top. Oh, that's not even that bad. We'll run it down the back. Get rid of that junk. Get rid of that junk. Plug her in. Oh. Turn on. Oh, it is on. Look at that. Okay, so you can switch between AGM and standard. These are all standard, and that one we're not going to be using bank 4, so I don't think it matters. Well, let's see. We'll get these extensions plugged in. We'll plug in 3 of the 4. I'm not plugging in the one that looks like it wants to go boom boom. I'll just do the rest. So one thing I'll probably have to do is eventually I'll bring out, so I'm going to mount this better, obviously. And then I'll bring out some zip ties to just kind of clean up this wiring. This is going to be a lot of spare wires since I have them so close, I feel like. That's okay for now. Plug that in. Helps plug it in the right way. Number 1, we go into this guy. Plus to plus, and not plus to not plus. How about that? Oh yeah! All right. So it doesn't automatically recognize. Looks like you got to press start. So it's analyzing the battery. Cool. We'll do the next ones. Now this one was just on a Trickle charger, so it should be, actually these two were both on a Trickle charger, so they should be good to go. See if it recognizes them as fully charged. This third one was not, but has just been sitting out here, so might need a little charge. So we'll see what this thing does in terms of recognition and what needs charging. And I don't know if it charges one at a time or if it can charge all at the same time. All right, I had to go dig this out from where I threw it earlier. Whatever. The charger features 4 independent output channels such that the charging process of any one channel is completely independent of the other 3 channels. That means if we come over here and we look, these are all charging right now. So they have little indicators. One here means there's an error. This means reverse polarity. This one means it's charging, and this one means it's charged. So these are all currently charging these 3 batteries. Oh man. And so they're all charging at once. So once these are charged, or in their down cycle of the trickle charging, they'll turn green, green, and green. And this one is just not charging as we don't have it plugged in. So my first thoughts on this, I'm not gonna lie, I like this thing a lot just as it sits. It's nice. It's eliminating the need for relying on 2 separate devices. I'm now only relying on one. You're still relying on the batteries to be okay and not have issues, but you're relying on one device, which I like. I do like the hook. If you're, I'm trying to think of a certain instance that I would use this. I'm sure there's instances out there, but I don't know, maybe you are taking this with you in you could say a golf cart, where you have multiple batteries in a golf cart, and you want to keep this in the cart. Then you have the hook. You're not mounting that on the wall. You could potentially, drive the cart down the block and charge it. So that's kind of nice. I do like that it has some nice sturdy mounting holes as well. So what we're going to do is I'm probably going to move this up a little bit because this is my light switch. As you can see here, the light switch doesn't work. So this is a really bad example. There we go. But I just don't want it in the way, and I like my light switch there. And yeah, just to get a little separation from the power strip there. So all in all, I think it's pretty nice. I will say with the cables supplied in the box, you do have to keep the batteries pretty close to the charger. I'd say they're right about 6 feet, as I mentioned earlier. But that's not really a big deal. I could see it being a big deal, say if we had this car and we wanted to charge the battery in the car, which we don't. It's that one right there. And then we wanted to also, say, flip this one around or even run this kind of length of a wire. You would have to get extensions. Not really a big deal. Gives you some options. So it might be something I do next year is get some extensions, and then we don't have so much crap sitting on the ground. One of these batteries goes in the Turbo Grand Prix back there, so I could even run an extension all the way back there. So that might be something we try out. But yeah, all in all, this thing I do really like it. I think it's it's a pretty basic thing, but it's a nice trickle charger. You can see up there. It does work for different types of batteries. And works for deep cycle, AGMs, marine batteries, etc., etc. So it's a pretty nice little charger there, and pretty simple. I like it. All right, guys. So there you have it. This is I think it's the solar Pro-Logix intelligent battery maintenance system. It was on sale for Black Friday or like a Christmas deal. So I think I got it, or my mom actually got it, but whatever. Right around $100. I think it's a little bit more than that. When it's not on sale, but I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me below. I believe there's some pretty good reviews on this thing on Amazon too, so don't only take my word. Go check out what other people have to say. So that's about all I got. Oh, looking around here. This just popped up, so looks like we are green here, and I think we are stating we're on standby and monitoring the battery charge. So cool. That was, what battery was that? That is this one from my old truck that I'm just keeping around because you never know when you might need a good battery. So there you have it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I will see you guys in the next video.